Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Central Oregon Shenanigans. Before we get started, if you're tuning in for the first time, hit that like, hit that subscribe. There will be more Ford content on this channel coming up, like this Eddie Bauer F-150 that I'm in the process of making a film probably this weekend on. The step side will get done this summer, I promise you guys. It's got to get out of my shop. We're going to have an update tomorrow on Father's Day. Hopefully on this guy. I'll at least do an update video to let you guys know what's going on with the Eddie Bauer. Not much. I haven't got to work on much projects at all since I've been back from Las Vegas in the Vegas van, which did amazing. Just a little... The reason you guys didn't get a bunch of Vegas footage is two reasons. One, I was going to do a bunch of updates while we were down there, but there were record-breaking sales in Las Vegas, record-breaking people. I couldn't believe the crowds that were there. I had no service. It was the hot spot in the hotel sucked. I couldn't upload a video, and I wasn't going to waste all my time sitting in the video waiting for a video to upload. So I'm sorry, guys, on the updates. And then I lost a lot of footage from our new GoPro. I don't know what I did. At least we got the helicopter ride, but there was some other things I filmed, and it didn't turn out. There's bits and pieces missing, and I tried to put it in the editor, and it's sorry. At least we got a little bit of taste of Vegas there, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to learn this new camera. I'm kind of regretting not taking and filming with the old GoPro 4. So I do apologize, guys, that did not work out. And some of the automotive stuff that Kyle and I wanted to do, we didn't get a chance to because it wasn't opened up yet, which was a bummer. But we're going back. We're gonna go back someday. And anyway, today we're going to be working on my 1997 Power Stroke diesel. That's Papa's, aka my old. This was my first 97 I ever owned. This has been a really good truck. I really like this old truck. And then I went ahead and bought a crew cab version of it not too long ago, and the air conditioner stopped working. You can hear the pump kick on, but I get no air coming out of the vents. So I opened the hood. I'll show you that real quick. And with it running and with the air conditioner motor on full blast, I banged on the blower motors right here, guys. I banged on the blower motor a couple times with the backside of a handle of a hammer. And it worked again for a couple days. So that tells me that blower motor is tostada. So what I did is I robbed Peter to pay Paul. I'll show you what I did here. Came over here to the 96 Bronco, and I robbed her blower motor out of here. Still a lot of good parts left on this thing. But let's go back over to the Power Stroke. So before we put this in, I took it over to the air compressor and I blew out the squirrel cage really well. Get all that dust out of there. Bearing feels good. So it's a 5/16 on the Bronco. Let's see if it's the same on this girl. Oh, I'm going to need a wobbly. Hold on. Alright, guys, it is a 5/16 as well. And there's 4 bolts. And I'm going to have to do it by hand. And I cannot hold this camera. So I'm just going to... There's one here. There's one that holds... Alright, guys, they're 5/16. So there's one there. One on top here. There's one down on the bottom. And then there's one over to the side. I'm going to have to do it with a smaller wrench. And I need both of my hands, so... Alright, before you take your bolts off, you should probably unplug that so it's easier. You don't need to unplug this. You may have to unplug this. I haven't decided yet. Probably should, just to make it easier to get the... This might have to come out. I don't know if that unplugs. It should. Yeah, it does. There, look at that. That's what it should look like. I'm going to need both hands here because this is going to have a sticky gasket on it. You're going to need to, not reef on it, but here, I'll show you. See, even all the bolts are out and it still doesn't want to budge because it's got a good sticky gasket on it. There. That's normal. All right, this has gone a little bit deeper than I thought it was going to. You got to remove the coolant, throw it up, to bend this back once you get the bolts off to get the window wash out. So these two need to be up and out of your way so that you can pull Well, now what's attached? There's just a pull your squirrel cage out. All right, now back together with it. Oh yeah, she working. Low, medium, medium, high. Nice cold air. That repair was a success. Oh yeah. All right, guys. So all in all, easy project. Minus, you got to move the coolant and the window wash, but other than that, not a big deal. It took me like 30 minutes to do. It's gonna be a hot day here in Central Oregon, and we're going all the way. We're doing an hour trip down south to go pick up a propane fireplace. I'll show that in this video. If it, maybe we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna go get a nice propane fireplace today for the back patio. Borrowed Papa's truck. He's out of town right now. His has a gooseneck. Mine doesn't yet. I've got some ideas in the making, but borrowed Papa's truck. The old girl needs some love. He's got the scissor front suspension under his, and that thing is just, it's done. It's completely done. And hopefully when he gets back, maybe towards the fall time, we can help him put the Dana 60 front axle underneath this. He's been working on it all year. Mine's got the Dana 60 front axle, and it drives amazing. And then you jump in this thing, and it's like, holy, yeah. So anyway, Papa's truck needs some love, but it's still running pretty dang good for all things considered wrong with it at the moment. Vegas van. There's one of my work truck vans, but the Vegas van's gonna go bye-bye. We just bought it for Vegas, and we're gonna clean it up and slap a for sale sign in it. I don't even want to talk about that thing. All right, guys, so this is what's consumed all of my time lately. As you guys probably remember, this used to be just dirt back here, and it was pretty boring. And I've been busy. I've got lots of yard work still ahead of me, as you can see. But brand new sprinkler system installed here. We got a four valve, 4 system. So this system right here waters my shrubs and bushes, and then I got 1, 2, and 3 for 5,500 square feet of brand new sod. Go take you for a tour here, guys. It's pretty nice. So right now, with the building and the economy the way it is, trying to hunt this sod down was very challenging. And the only way I could do it is to, I'll put a picture up, get that trailer and go get 6 pallets all at once. It was 18,000 pounds worth of sod. Papa's truck barely made it up and out of the grade we had to climb. I wish I would have filmed that yesterday, or a couple days ago, when I got this sod. But turning my garden into a dog sanctuary so that the dogs don't ruin my new yard. And they'll have, this is a pretty big size little kennel for them. I still got to get these 2 beds out, but I put that shade up for them. They like it. Look at the new pup. She's like digging it. I turned the old greenhouse into a dog house. And eventually, I'm going to fence this back ½ acre here. While there's not horses out here, we're going to let them roam back here. They like to dig, and I want a really nice yard. So I let them out in the evenings and watch them, make sure they don't tear this up. I'm going to pick up some bricks today. This will all be masonry bricks for this. This will be all bark dust on this side between the dog kennel and the yard. And I'll have a nice masonry wall here all the way down. We're going to do some river rock underneath the trampoline area here that I flattened out for the kids with Papa's tractor. It turned out really nice. I got to get back there and grab all that dirt still. But we're going to river rock here, water those bushes, get those grown up. Come through here with some more railroad ties to border it off. Another masonry wall and bark dust over here. Gravel over here for the play area that I'm not happy about having to put up. This will all be some nice gravel. This thing is a nightmare. It's, I can't even look at it right now. But this is what I've been doing, guys, instead of automotive projects. So, yeah, lots of time to get to this point right here. This sod got laid about 6 weeks ago. And as you can see, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's like a golf course over here. I've been watering it and fertilizing it and just taking good care of it. This is 2 days old now. Right here, this section. Right here, you can kind of see where the new stuff comes in. These shades are super easy to install, guys, and they're on Amazon. Got 2 of them. I really like them, and even with wind, the wind just kind of flops it around a little bit, but it doesn't really do much of trying to take off on me. I've got those posts sunk 18 inches in concrete, and then it's attached to my porch up there. So this area right here is going to be the turnaround. COS the shop back here will have gravel underneath all the project trucks. The driveway will extend past the shop. Gravel will come in. This will be like a nice parking / turnaround area. I got my railroad ties in for a border. Can't barely see them because they're dirty. I gotta wash them off, and I gotta pick up all this junk. That's today's project when I get home. Got a lot of rock picking to do because we were just hucking rocks out of the grass area. This got laid yesterday, about this time yesterday, so it's coming up on 24 hours on this section. Back there was like half and half yesterday and day before yesterday. Got to fix my fence and paint that side. The house needs paint this year. I got a lot to do, guys. So automotive stuff is kind of like lots of lubrication for all my workers. I had a bunch of buddies here. That's just not just me. Yeah, it's been crazy. But thanks for watching today's video, and as soon as I get caught up with some of this outdoor stuff where it gets too hot and I'm not able to work on it, we're going to get working back on the Eddie Bauer because I want that truck done for my wife for wintertime so she's not driving. What'd I do? So she's not driving this. Actually, this car's all-wheel drive, but it's sketch in the snow. I don't like it. It just doesn't handle like a truck does. With that being said, guys, I'm going to get off of this video and get ready to go down south to grab a propane fireplace. So with that being said, give this video a big thumbs up. Like I said at the beginning, that helps out a bunch. You have no idea. And drop a comment. Just interaction on YouTube helps boost videos. I know it's like I'm a broken record, but it just helps a bunch. So, all right, guys, enjoy the weekend. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there, and we'll catch you next time here at Central Oregon Shenanigans. Bye, guys.